It's in the name.
Welcome into Season 3 of the Good Old Fashioned Dislike Podcast, where dynasties never die and hate is an extreme word, but just barely. This episode is brought to you by the adventures of Ben and Travis in the WorryCoaster children's book. Get your copy at benandtravis.com/books. On this podcast, we usually pick a football rivalry and we submit that rivalry to the panel of dislike. They'll come up with the reasons why we like one team, dislike one team, and vice versa. By the end, we come to a conclusion of where our loyalties lie, mainly based on non-football things, but that's what's so much fun. This week, the greatest rivalry in sports takes to the hardwood. Be sure to tell us in the comments who you're rooting for when the number 1 or number 2 Auburn Tigers travel to the plane hangar to play the number 1 or number 2 Alabama Crimson Tide. These teams met for the first time on March 1st, 1924. The all-time series is led by the Crimson Tide, 102-68. Auburn finished 27-8 last year with an SEC tournament championship. Alabama finished 25-12 with a Final Four appearance. Now to the professionals of dislike. This week's Golden Dislike goes out to college basketball officiating, which actually makes college football officiating look competent. This week's Brandon Cox Award for making it look a lot worse than it actually is goes to Janiah Broome. Although Auburn does orange better than most, the uniform light goes to the Crimson Tide, especially those throwbacks. Outside of Tigers, these teams have fun mascots, but too many. Panel member Blake's video of Albie crowd surfing, like. Bruce Pearl coached at Tennessee and Auburn. I should dislike this guy more than I do. Bruce is a pearl of large price. Dislike. Auburn basketball players are very old. Dislike. Be more selective, Aiden Holloway. Dislike. You have the green light, Aiden Holloway. A bucket. The hair choices on both these teams have nothing on Steven Garcia's lady hair. Like. Grant Nelson's stash. Like. Mark Sears from the Shoals. Like. Mark's mama ranting on Facebook about being benched. Dislike. Also, Mark's mama's imaginary free throw shooting while Mark shoots his. Dislike. Alabama's actual free throw shooting. Dislike. Auburn fans desperately hoping that an Alabama player unalived someone. No, not that one. The other one. Dislike. An Alabama fan unaliving Toomer's trees. Dislike. My top 5 social media posts following an Auburn or Alabama loss. Number 5, Paul Bear Bryant, quotes about losing. Number 4, Arby's pictures. Number 3, oh well, War Eagle anyways. Number 2, pictures of no one rolling Toomer's corner. Number 1, videos of Auburn fans almost rolling Toomer's corner only to have their hearts broken. Nate Oates putting his hands on an opposing player last year. Dislike. Bruce Pearl's FBI issues, Hugh Freeze's Ole Miss tenure, and then making up a story about a coach to get them fired, and then clinging to the mirage of moral high ground, an Auburn tradition like no other. Dislike. Alabama having no moral high ground at all. Dislike. Auburn acting like they have Alabama's basketball history. Like. It is illegal to drive blindfolded in Alabama. Sorry, Ricky Bobby. Like. Alabama's airplane hangar of an arena. Dislike. Auburn getting an airplane turned around for fighting over the window seat. Impressive. Auburn's arena is built for sound. Like. Auburn students camping out and not bathing for 4 days prior to losing to Florida and no one noticing the stench. Although I appreciate the dedication. Dislike. Virginia's Ty Jerome not double dribbling in the Final Four. Like. Creighton actually being Alabama's basketball rival. Dislike. Both of these teams claiming that the other's fan base are rednecks, even though it's just cousin Jenny or Jimmy who refuses to show up at the family Christmas party if their team lost the Iron Bowl that year. I haven't seen the hide nor hair of them or their potted meat casserole since 2019. The round mound of rebound is a great nickname. Like. Charles Barkley and Chuck Person are Auburn basketball legends. Herb Jones, Colin Sexton, and Brandon Miller are Alabama basketball legends. The pick is in, and it's stunning. Roll Tide. No matter the outcome, by sometime Monday, I'll love you again, panel member and favorite Barner, Blake.